The internet is absolutely losing its mind right now because what went down during Taylor Swift's latest Eras tour stop is something nobody, and I mean nobody, saw coming. Fans were expecting glitter, friendship bracelets, and iconic outfit changes, but instead, the real spotlight landed on an unexpected moment between Taylor's mom, Andrea Swift, and Travis Kelce that sent the entire stadium buzzing. Witnesses claim Andrea didn't just attend Taylor's show like usual. She stepped forward with a personal revelation about Travis that left even longtime Swifties clutching their phones in disbelief. From the VIP tent to backstage corridors, whispers were flying that Andrea had been holding something in for weeks, watching quietly as the media created their own stories about the couple. But last night, emotions ran high, tensions cracked, and Andrea finally decided it was time to speak her truth. And the way she did it? Fans say it felt like a scene straight out of a reality TV finale. People around them say Travis looked stunned, Taylor froze mid-smile, and the entire VIP section leaned in, trying to catch every word. Some swear Andrea's voice was shaking. Others say Travis's reaction changed everything. And that's where the drama begins. The night air was electric outside the stadium, charged with the kind of anticipation only a Taylor Swift Eras tour could create. Fans had camped for hours, chanting lyrics, waving glittery signs, and speculating about every possible surprise. But what nobody expected was the storm brewing behind the velvet ropes of the VIP section. Andrea Swift, Taylor's mother, had arrived not just as a proud parent, but carrying a secret that was about to ignite the internet. And at the center of it all, Travis Kelce, the NFL superstar whose recent relationship with Taylor had dominated headlines, memes, and endless TikTok reactions. The cameras were rolling, the audience screaming, and backstage, a tense hush had settled. Andrea had been observing quietly, her eyes flitting from Travis to Taylor, noting every subtle gesture, every laugh, every hand movement. Sources close to the Swift family told insiders that Andrea had been wrestling with how and when to address her concerns about Travis' support, behavior, and role in her daughter's life. She's protective, one insider revealed, and she doesn't stay silent when she feels things are off. But she also wants to honor Taylor's happiness while keeping the family grounded. The drama began before the first song ended. Travis had been sitting in the VIP box, nervous, trying to appear casual as the crowd roared below. He knew dating Taylor came with scrutiny, but he hadn't expected it to come from her mother in the middle of a live show. Andrea leaned in, her voice low but firm. "Travis, can we talk after this set?" she said, and he nodded, masking concern. Meanwhile, Taylor, dazzling in sequins, was unaware of the tension backstage. Fully immersed in her performance, belting every lyric with passion, she nonetheless cast occasional distracted glances toward the VIP section. Observant fans noticed subtle side glances and whispers between Andrea and Travis, the way Travis' jaw tightened, and captured clips spread instantly online. "What's happening behind the scenes?" Fans typed frantically. As the show progressed, the backstage atmosphere grew tense. Andrea reportedly pulled Travis aside near the catering area, her voice trembling with a mix of frustration and care. "Travis, I need to say this," she began. "I've been watching how you handle things with Taylor, and I have to be honest. It's not just about supporting her on stage. It's about being present, understanding her world, and respecting the family dynamics. I need to know if you're really committed to that." Travis, caught off guard, responded cautiously. "Andrea, I care about Taylor more than anything. I know this isn't easy, but I'm doing my best. I want to be there for her, and I respect you and the family." Andrea's expression softened only slightly. "I know your intentions, Travis," she said, "but actions speak louder than words. The family watches, the fans watch, and Taylor notices everything." Back in the VIP section, whispers circulated among guests. Some claimed Andrea almost teared up, while others reported Travis' hands shaking slightly. Rumors of confrontation spread on social media, with tweets like, "Andrea Swift just pulled Travis Kelce aside during the Eras tour. Something's going down." Within minutes, fans dissected every clip of the night. Every smile, glance, and gesture was scrutinized. Then the twist happened. A fan posted a video showing Andrea standing in front of Travis, her voice louder than intended, drawing camera's attention. "Travis, you have to understand," she said, "this isn't just about the spotlight. It's about showing up in ways that matter." Taylor notices everything, even the little things. "Do you get that?" Travis, visibly flustered, nodded, and for a moment, the stadium lights seemed to dim just for them. It was like watching a reality show unfold live. The drama didn't stop. Sources revealed family members were divided. Some sided with Andrea, feeling she was justified insisting on Travis' commitment and attentiveness. Others believed she overstepped, turning a joyous occasion into a tense confrontation. "The family was left divided," one insider said, "and you could feel it. Every smile from Taylor felt forced, every handshake calculated. It was like watching a soap opera, but real." As the night continued, fans speculated wildly online. Memes about Andrea's stern mother mode went viral, while others praised Travis for composure. Headlines appeared instantly. Swift drama backstage. Travis Kelce faces Andrea's stern advice. Eras tour turns into family feud. Each story amplified suspense, drawing more attention to a situation that might otherwise have stayed private. By the final number, Andrea reportedly gave Travis a last piece of advice. "Travis, remember, it's not about the headlines or social media clout. Be present. Be there, really be there. That's what matters to Taylor." Travis took a deep breath and promised he would. Fans speculated about Andrea's revelation, criticism, advice, or maternal concern. Social media exploded with theories. Some claimed she warned Travis about media handling, others insisted it was an ultimatum, a few suggested heartfelt acknowledgement of his effort. Whatever it was, it became one of the night's most talked about moments. Even after the show ended, insiders said the conversations didn't stop. Andrea, Travis, and Taylor reportedly retreated to a private lounge to debrief. "It was intense," one source said, "but also emotional. You could see Taylor's relief when it was over, and Travis seemed determined to show he cares." Andrea, of course, stayed vigilant, but you could tell she was proud her message was received. Meanwhile, online, fans dissected every post, story, and video clip. Some argued Travis passed Andrea's test. Others insisted the drama was only beginning. Memes comparing the situation to reality TV went viral, and hashtags like #AndreaVs.Travis and #ErasTourDrama trended within hours. Social media users were relentless. "This is bigger than any concert moment," one tweeted. Another posted, "Andrea Swift just became the Eras Tour storyline no one saw coming." By night's end, one thing was clear. Andrea Swift had stolen the show in a way that had nothing to do with glitter, sequins, or stage effects. She had created a real-life narrative filled with suspense, emotion, and undeniable drama that would keep fans talking for weeks. And while Taylor's performance was legendary, the backstage intrigue had turned an ordinary concert into a viral moment blurring family, fame, and the unfiltered reality of love and support in the public eye. The night's drama backstage wasn't over when the final notes of Taylor's song faded. The VIP lounge was buzzing, but not with celebration. This was a storm brewing quietly, charged with emotion, scrutiny, and unspoken tension. Andrea Swift, still standing tall despite the adrenaline of confrontation, watched Travis Kelce carefully as he shifted uneasily on the plush couch. Sources close to the scene said Andrea's eyes never left him. Every word he spoke, every expression he made, was being silently measured and assessed. "She's the gatekeeper," one insider revealed. "If Andrea is not convinced you're truly supporting Taylor, nothing else matters." Travis, aware of the magnitude of the moment, attempted a calm but earnest approach. "Andrea, I really want to do this right. Taylor's happiness means everything to me," he said, his hands slightly trembling. Andrea's expression softened, but only just. "I know you mean well, Travis, but this is about more than just words. Taylor sees it all, the late-night texts, the missed calls, the moments you're absent when she needs you most. It matters." Taylor, though radiant and glowing on stage earlier, now appeared tense, her mind clearly divided between performing her world-class professionalism and watching the subtle drama unfold. She knew her mother's protective nature well. Andrea had always been the silent observer, the unseen critic, the voice that could make or break a relationship with just a few words. But tonight, the stakes felt higher than ever. Fans, completely unaware of the behind-the-scenes intricacies, would later debate on social media whether Taylor had been distracted during some of her most iconic performances. While Andrea and Travis navigated their emotionally charged conversation, family members and close friends filtered in, each offering commentary, some supportive, some critical. One cousin whispered to another, "Andrea is not easy to impress, and Travis is trying, but it's like walking a tightrope." Another family friend added, "Taylor's smile on stage might fool the audience, but those who know her can see the tension." The family was split tonight. Emotions ran high. Travis, desperate to prove himself, leaned in closer to Andrea, trying to convey sincerity. "I'm committed," he said quietly. "I know I haven't been perfect, but I want to be the partner Taylor deserves." Andrea paused, studying his face for any hint of insincerity. "Actions speak louder than words, Travis," she said softly. "You can say anything, but Taylor notices. And trust me, she remembers. You're not just dating her. You're stepping into a family, into a world that doesn't forgive mistakes lightly." The tension in the lounge was palpable, and according to insiders, a few staff members even stepped back, sensing the emotional weight of the conversation. Travis, realizing that words alone wouldn't suffice, tried to share his perspective. "I've been trying to balance everything, the media, my career, her schedule. I never meant to fall short." Andrea tilted her head slightly. "I know you didn't intend to hurt anyone, but intentions don't erase actions. The fans, the family, even Taylor herself. She needs to feel your presence, not just see your name in the headlines." Meanwhile, social media had erupted. Fans were live streaming from outside, speculating wildly. One clip showed Travis pacing backstage, Andrea's voice heard softly in the background. "Fans are shocked," one caption read. "What is Andrea saying to Travis? Why is Taylor so quiet?" Emotions are running wild. Memes circulated instantly, comparing the scene to reality TV finales, complete with dramatic music overlays and exaggerated captions. Within minutes, hashtags like #TravisVsAndrea and #SwiftDrama topped trending lists worldwide. Sources close to the family later revealed that a particularly intense moment occurred when Andrea stood, leaning slightly toward Travis, her voice stronger. "You can't just show up for the highlights, Travis. You need to be there for the quiet moments, the invisible ones, the texts at 2 a.m., the support when she's stressed, the reassurance when the world is watching. That's what matters." Travis, visibly tense but determined, nodded, understanding the weight of her words. "I get it," he said firmly, "and I'll do better. I promise." Taylor, observing quietly from a nearby corner, finally intervened, her voice calm but commanding. "Mom, I appreciate your concern, but Travis is trying. I know he's learning. He's here, and that matters. Let's not ruin tonight with tension." Andrea paused, clearly torn between wanting to protect her daughter and acknowledging Taylor's independence. "I just want him to understand," she said softly. "This isn't just a tour or a relationship. It's a life intertwined with your happiness." Travis, sensing the delicate balance, softened his tone. "Andrea, I respect you, and I respect Taylor. I'm not perfect, but I'm willing to learn, to adapt, to be better. I'm in this for the long haul." Andrea's expression softened further, though a hint of skepticism remained. "We'll see, Travis. I need to see consistency, not just promises. Taylor deserves nothing less." The intensity didn't go unnoticed by the VIP guests, many of whom were filming discreetly. Some whispered about the family showdown, while others speculated about Taylor's reactions. "It's like a reality show, but in real life," one guest murmured. "You can feel the tension from here. Travis is sweating, Andrea is steady, and Taylor, she's holding it all together." As the evening wore on, insiders say Andrea and Travis continued their discussion, shifting from stern admonishments to more reflective dialogue. "I can see you're trying, Travis," Andrea said finally, her tone softer, more contemplative. "But remember, it's not about appearances or social media. It's about trust, presence, and understanding Taylor's world. You need to show up when it matters most, not just for the highlights." Travis, exhausted but resolute, nodded. "I understand. I'll prove it through action, not words. I want to be part of her life, fully and genuinely." Andrea finally offered a small, approving nod. "Good. That's all I ask for now. But remember, actions always speak louder." Meanwhile, online, fans continued their heated debates. Some argued Travis had passed a parental test, while others predicted further tension. Clips of the backstage moments circulated endlessly, with fan commentary ranging from supportive to skeptical. One viral post read, "Andrea Swift just set the era's tour on fire, not on stage, but backstage. The real drama is unfolding now." By the end of the night, insiders say there was a sense of cautious optimism. Travis appeared more determined to support Taylor, Andrea seemed slightly reassured, and Taylor herself was visibly relieved. "It's complicated," one source said. "But there's a real understanding now, a moment where everyone's stakes are clear and the emotions are raw. Fans are shocked, yes, but the family is moving toward resolution, though it's far from over." The backstage drama at Taylor Swift's Eras tour would go down in social media history. What started as a glamorous, glitter-filled performance transformed into a tense, emotionally charged encounter between family, love, and the pressures of living life in the public eye. Andrea Swift had, intentionally or not, created a viral storyline that would dominate conversations for weeks, and Travis Kelce's response would be dissected endlessly by fans, media, and the Swift family alike. The next morning, the internet was ablaze. Fans who had been live streaming, recording, and posting snippets from the VIP lounge couldn't stop talking. Clips of Andrea confronting Travis backstage went viral within minutes, with hashtags like #AndreaVSTravis, #ErasTourDrama, and #SwiftFamilyStorm trending worldwide. Fans dissected every word, every gesture, and every glance. Some praised Travis for handling the situation with composure, while others questioned whether he could truly meet the expectations set by Taylor's fiercely protective mother. Social media was divided, and the debate was intense. Memes started circulating immediately, comparing Andrea to a strict reality show judge and Travis to the nervous contestant trying to impress. One viral post read, "Travis Kelce may have the football skills, but can he survive Andrea Swift's scrutiny?" Another fan tweeted, "Taylor's Eras tour just became a masterclass in family drama. Who needs reality TV when you have Swift backstage?" The frenzy only intensified when insiders hinted that the conversation between Andrea and Travis had lasted nearly an hour, filled with emotional highs and lows that fans could only imagine. Meanwhile, Taylor herself was bombarded with questions from friends, team members, and even casual fans who had attended the show. "Mom was intense, but fair," Taylor confided to a close friend. "Travis is trying, but he has to understand that it's not just about him and me. There's family, history, and a level of attention that people outside our world don't see." Taylor's friend added, "She's trying to mediate, but you can tell she's worried. It's rare to see her nervous like that, but she was really invested in how Travis responded." Travis, on the other hand, spent the morning processing the intensity of Andrea's words. Sources close to the NFL star revealed he had been texting his teammates, sharing the surreal experience. "It's one thing to play in front of thousands of fans," he reportedly said to a friend, "but it's another to have the mother of your girlfriend analyze every move you make in real time. I've faced defensive linemen scarier than that conversation." His teammates laughed but acknowledged the challenge. Travis knew dating a superstar like Taylor Swift came with unparalleled scrutiny, but he hadn't anticipated the emotional complexity of family dynamics played out in front of cameras and fans. Back at social media headquarters, fan theories ran wild. Some claimed that Andrea's words were a warning, a subtle ultimatum that Travis must fully commit or risk jeopardizing the relationship. Others speculated that the conversation was simply a mother's concern, ensuring that her daughter's partner was genuinely present and not distracted by fame, money, or social media attention. Every angle was analyzed, with users rewatching clips to determine whether Travis' body language indicated sincerity, nervousness, or even subtle resistance. By midday, entertainment outlets had picked up the story, framing it as backstage family drama at Taylor Swift's Eras tour. Headlines screamed, Travis Kelce faces Andrea Swift's stern advice. Swift family drama erupts during Eras tour. Fans shocked as Taylor's mom confronts NFL star. Each story added fuel to the fire, amplifying speculation and creating a whirlwind of attention that none of the main players could ignore. Fans themselves were divided into factions, some defending Travis, others siding with Andrea, and a vocal portion insisting Taylor needed to manage the situation herself. Reddit threads exploded with commentary. Travis is trying, give him a break, read one post. Another countered, Andrea is right. Taylor's mom knows what's best. He needs to step up or step aside. TikTok videos recreating the confrontation with exaggerated gestures and captions went viral, while Twitter threads dissected every word of Andrea's advice as if it were Shakespearean dialogue. Meanwhile, inside the Eras tour management team, the backstage staff was feeling the ripple effects. Sources revealed that some crew members had caught snippets of the heated conversation and were discussing it quietly among themselves. It was like walking into a drama set, one crew member said. You could feel the tension, the seriousness, the emotional weight. And the fact that cameras and fans were capturing everything made it surreal. Some staff even admitted they were unsure how to manage the situation if emotions escalated further, though fortunately, Andrea and Travis eventually diffused the immediate tension with calm dialogue. By afternoon, Travis made a point to reach out publicly, posting a photo of himself and Taylor from the tour with a caption carefully crafted to reassure fans. Grateful for moments that matter. Learning and growing every day. #Eras Tour, #Family First, the post read. Fans analyzed the words, debating whether it was directed at Andrea, a subtle response to critics, or a general declaration of commitment to Taylor. The ambiguity fueled more discussion, as users speculated about hidden meanings and intentions. At the same time, insider sources revealed that Taylor herself had called Andrea to thank her for caring, acknowledging the difficulty of balancing parental concern with personal independence. Taylor was sincere, one source said. She wanted her mom to feel heard, but she also had to reassure her that she trusts Travis and is capable of making her own decisions. Andrea, for her part, reportedly responded with a cautious approval, emphasizing that while she trusted Taylor's judgment, she expected Travis to consistently demonstrate his commitment through actions, not just words. Even pop culture commentators jumped into the debate. YouTube channels and podcasts dissected the confrontation frame by frame, offering opinions on Travis' sincerity, Andrea's intensity, and Taylor's role as mediator. One host said, "This is a real-life reality show moment, and it's happening live in front of thousands of fans." Emotions ran high, the family was divided, and social media is exploding. The stakes are enormous, and we haven't even seen the next chapter yet. Clips from these shows were quickly shared on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter, creating a feedback loop that only amplified the drama further. By evening, the frenzy showed no signs of slowing. Fans at the next Eras tour stop arrived with signs referencing the backstage confrontation. Some joked, "Keep your hands off Travis," while others wrote, "Andrea Swift says, step up." The meme culture around the event had taken on a life of its own, ensuring that the story would continue to dominate conversations for days, if not weeks. Despite the chaos online, insiders reported moments of genuine connection between the key players. Travis and Taylor shared a quiet conversation about expectations, family dynamics, and public scrutiny, while Andrea monitored from a respectful distance, offering guidance only when necessary. It wasn't perfect, one insider said, but there was progress. Travis understands the responsibility now, Taylor feels reassured, and Andrea sees that her words had impact. The drama is real, but so is the growth. As the night drew to a close, one thing was undeniable. Andrea Swift had managed to create one of the most talked about behind-the-scenes moments in Era's tour history. The combination of celebrity, family tension, fan obsession, and social media amplification had produced a perfect storm of entertainment. Fans were shocked, emotions ran high, and the narrative of the tour had expanded beyond glitter and performance to include real-life drama that blurred the lines between personal life and public spectacle. The following day, the drama reached a fever pitch. Clips from the Era's tour backstage confrontation had spread across every social media platform, dissected frame by fans, influencers, and gossip channels. Fans speculated endlessly about Travis Kelce's sincerity, Andrea Swift's intentions, and Taylor's ability to mediate the family storm. Even mainstream media couldn't ignore it, running headlines like "Swift Family Showdown Shocks Fans" and "Travis Kelce Under Andrea Swift's Microscope." The online frenzy was relentless, and each post seemed to escalate the intensity rather than calm it. Backstage at the next tour stop, tensions were palpable before the show even began. Travis arrived early, visibly more cautious and attentive than usual. He checked in with Taylor, making sure she felt supported and ready. "I know last night was intense," he said softly. "I want to show you and your family that I'm committed, not just in words, but in every action." Taylor nodded, appreciating the effort, but still feeling the weight of her mother's scrutiny. "I know you do, Travis," she replied. "Mom just wants what's best for me, and honestly, I want the same. Just don't let the pressure get to you." Andrea, meanwhile, was observing from a distance, her expression unreadable. Friends of the family whispered that she was simultaneously proud and wary, carefully watching Travis for signs of genuine commitment. Sources revealed that Andrea had shared her thoughts privately with Taylor earlier in the day. "She's concerned, yes," one insider said, "but she's also relieved to see that Travis is taking responsibility." It's a delicate balance, protecting her daughter while allowing Taylor to navigate her own choices. The show began, but the backstage atmosphere remained tense. Crew members reported whispers of the previous night's confrontation, while fans outside speculated based on the few glimpses caught on cameras. Some fans held signs referencing the drama, like "Travis, step up," and "Andrea Swift approves." One viral video showed Travis nodding to Taylor backstage, seemingly confirming his awareness of the situation, and fans erupted online, analyzing every detail. As the concert progressed, the real emotional climax unfolded behind the scenes. Travis reportedly took a moment during intermission to pull Andrea aside. "I know actions speak louder than words," he said earnestly. "I want to prove that I'm committed. I'll do whatever it takes to support Taylor, the family, and this relationship." Andrea, after a pause that had insiders holding their breath, finally softened. "Travis, I see your effort. But remember, consistency is everything. One good conversation doesn't erase months of inattention. Taylor deserves more than occasional gestures. She deserves constant presence." Meanwhile, Taylor found herself caught between relief and lingering concern. She trusted Travis, but understood her mother's cautious perspective. "I know you're trying," Taylor said quietly, holding his hand. "But it has to be more than tonight. You have to be present, truly present, and let Mom see that. If she sees that, we can all move forward without this tension hanging over us." Travis nodded, a look of determination settling over his features. "I understand. I won't let this slide. I'll show her and I'll show you." Outside the VIP area, fans continued their speculations, sharing memes and video clips that fueled the frenzy. Some joked that the backstage drama had become more entertaining than the performance itself, while others seriously debated whether Travis could meet the expectations set by Andrea. The dynamic created a social media firestorm, with hashtags like #SwiftFamilySaga and #TravisStepsUp trending globally. Every minor gesture, Travis offering a smile, Andrea's approving nod, Taylor's reassuring glance, was dissected and debated. Insiders revealed that later in the evening, Andrea pulled Taylor aside for a private conversation. She wanted to make sure Taylor felt supported and that her boundaries were respected. One source said, "It wasn't just about Travis. It was about making sure Taylor's needs were prioritized in the relationship." Taylor reportedly reassured her mother that she felt seen and heard, which appeared to ease some of Andrea's lingering tension. Mom realized that Taylor's happiness was truly the priority, the insider added. Travis, now more aware of the nuances of the family dynamic, made a deliberate effort to show consistent care throughout the night. He checked in during breaks, engaged with staff politely, and remained attentive to both Taylor and Andrea. Sources described it as a turning point, where fans could genuinely see Travis stepping into the role of a committed partner, rather than simply reacting to scrutiny. Actions were finally speaking louder than words, one insider confirmed. By the end of the evening, the tension had shifted to cautious optimism. Andrea reportedly gave Travis a nod of approval backstage, signaling that she had seen genuine effort. Taylor smiled, relieved, and for the first time since the initial confrontation, a sense of normalcy returned to the backstage atmosphere. It was a small victory, an insider said. But in their world, small victories matter immensely. However, social media continued to buzz. Fans were relentless, posting videos, creating polls, and debating whether this moment signaled the end of drama or the beginning of an ongoing saga. Some argued that Andrea's standards were too high, others praised her vigilance, and a vocal group insisted that Travis had finally earned his place in Taylor's life. The story transcended the concert itself, becoming a case study in family dynamics, celebrity scrutiny, and the intersection of love and public attention. Even the media picked up on the fan frenzy. Entertainment outlets ran follow-up stories. Travis Kelce steps up after backstage drama. Andrea Swift approves. Fans weigh in on Eras tour saga. And Taylor Swift mediates family storm with grace. Analysts highlighted the emotional intensity, describing the situation as a perfect storm of celebrity, family, and social media culture. Every article, every segment, seemed to magnify the drama, keeping fans engaged and speculation alive. By the conclusion of the tour stop, insiders reported a temporary resolution. Travis had proven his willingness to commit, Andrea had expressed cautious approval, and Taylor had mediated effectively. Yet, sources cautioned that this was only the beginning. The family dynamic is complex, one source explained. Andrea's standards aren't going to change overnight, and Travis will have to consistently prove his dedication. But tonight, they reached a moment of understanding, and the fans witnessed it all. The backstage saga had also left a lasting mark on fans. Social media engagement skyrocketed. Fan art depicting Andrea and Travis went viral, and discussion threads reached record numbers. Fans are obsessed, one insider said. They can't get enough of this real-life drama. Every gesture, glance, or word is now a storyline, and the speculation is relentless. Analysts noted that the incident had created a template for future fan engagement, blending reality TV-style storytelling with live events. By the time the night ended, Andrea, Travis, and Taylor had reached a delicate equilibrium. While tensions still lingered beneath the surface, the key players had found a way to communicate and respect one another's perspectives. It was a moment of growth, a turning point in their relationships, and a narrative that would continue to captivate fans. It's rare to see such personal dynamics unfold in real time, an insider said. And the fact that fans were able to witness it only adds to the intrigue. The Eras tour, already legendary for its performances, had now become infamous for its behind-the-scenes drama. Andrea Swift's confrontation with Travis Kelce transformed a simple tour stop into a viral phenomenon, one that would dominate fan discussions, social media threads, and entertainment headlines for weeks. It was a perfect storm of celebrity, family, and emotional stakes, a story that fans were eager to follow, analyze, and speculate about long after the lights dimmed. And there you have it. Behind the glitter and sequins of Taylor Swift's Eras tour lies a story fans never expected. Andrea Swift's confrontation with Travis Kelce wasn't just a private family moment. It became the viral storyline of the tour, proving once again that real-life drama can outshine any performance. Emotions ran high, the family was divided, and fans were left on the edge of their seats, speculating about every glance, every word, and every gesture. Travis showed determination, Andrea revealed her protective side, and Taylor gracefully mediated a situation that could have easily spiraled out of control. But here's the thing, the story isn't over. Will Travis continue to meet Andrea's expectations? Will Taylor and Travis navigate the intense spotlight while keeping their relationship strong? And how will the fans react when the next era's tour stop unfolds? The questions are endless, and the answers are something only time and backstage cameras will reveal. Now it's your turn, Swifties and drama lovers. What do you think about Travis' performance under Andrea's watchful eye? Do you think he's proven himself, or is there more work to be done? Drop your opinions in the comments below because we want to hear your takes on this real-life roller coaster of emotions. Don't forget to smash that like button if you're shocked by the backstage drama. Subscribe to our channel for more exclusive celebrity insights, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a breaking moment from the worlds of Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce, and every explosive celebrity story out there. The era's tour may end, but the drama and our coverage never stops.